Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'd like to take a look at my new build. I actually built this computer a few months ago now, but I just never had the opportunity to actually make a video of building it, so I'll just give you a rundown on the parts I have in here and show you how it runs. So, peripherals first. Up here I have the Asus 22-inch 1680 by 1050 monitor. Very nice. It had 2 dead pixels when I received it, but I thought that wasn't enough to just send it back to get a replacement. It's really not a problem with gaming. I haven't noticed the dots in a long time. And then I have here generic Dell keyboard from an older computer. For the mouse, the Logitech MX518, which is a very popular mouse. It's been out for a long time. But I really love it. It feels great in my hand, and the sensitivity is amazing, or how well it works. For the mousepad, Steelseries Qck Mini, which is a nice mousepad to go with this mouse. It feels very good. For the speakers, I have some Logitech. They're actually laptop speakers, but they work well with the desktop. Down here, we have the actual system. So for the case, it is the CoolerMaster HAF 922 mid-tower case, which is a very beautiful case. I really like it a lot. It feels very sturdy. It has these cool red LEDs in the front, which you can switch on and off. It has a 200mm fan on top, 120mm right here, and another 200 right there. So very good airflow. The HAF, of course, stands for high airflow, so it's meant to be a very cool case, and it works very well. For the motherboard, you have the Gigabyte GA-890FXA-UD5. So, DDR3, 4 PCIe slots right there. You could have like up to tri-crossfire, I guess it would be. Supports USB 3.0. All the newest stuff. This is the newest chipset right now, or at least it was when I purchased it. For the processor, the AMD Phenom II X4 955. So quad-core 3.2 gigahertz. Haven't overclocked this. I've never actually overclocked anything, so I haven't had experience with it, but I'm thinking I might in the future sometime. For the RAM, the G.Skill Ripjaws series, very nice looking RAM, nice blue to go with the rest of the motherboard and setup. And that's a 1600 megahertz at, the timings are 88824, so a bit slower than advertised, but it was made, these sticks were made for Intel systems, so some people said you had to go a bit slower to get them to run on AMD boards. For the graphics card, the IceQ 5770, very cool looking card, keeps things very cool. I really like HIS because they have really good cooling solutions, and my other card is an HIS and it works very well. You also have the Asus PCIe x1 network card in here, which is the one that I reviewed before, and it works well for gaming. And down here, you have the power supply, which is the Corsair TX650W. And it's not modular, but it works very well for what I'm doing. Cable management is not a problem at all in this case. It's very roomy. And then for the hard drive, you have the Samsung Spinpoint F3, 500 gigabyte, one of those. And then DVD drive is just the Asus standard DVD burner. And that is the setup of all the hardware in there. So it's a very nice system, runs very cool, and has very nice performance on everything I've played on it. Okay, so now let me run just the Resident Evil 5 benchmark on here, show you how it runs. I think this is a few minutes long, so I'll just let it run through and then we can see what kind of FPS it's getting. So it seems to be hovering, you know, just under 60 FPS, which is pretty awesome. So it runs quite well. So I'll just stop it right there. And you can see there's the specs on the system, and 57.6 FPS average, so definitely very nice, very smooth. And this is a cool game. Definitely very fun, especially if you can play it co-op. But yeah, this system handles it like nothing. So here's the Crysis GPU benchmark on everything very high settings. 2x anti-aliasing, VSync on. So very beautiful game. Getting about, averaging just over 20, between 20 and 25 FPS on everything very high. Very nice looking game. So there you go. So it seems to be running about just over between 20 and 25 FPS, everything very high, 2x anti-aliasing, VSync, which is definitely not bad for Crysis.